The 2022 AL Rookie of the Year race is starting to heat up. Adley Rushman is on fire right now. Julio Rodriguez has been struggling a little bit, but still has great numbers on the season. Bobby Witt Jr. is hitting a ton of home runs. There's a lot of good Rookie of the Year candidates on both the National League and the American League. Today's video, we're going to be going over the AL Rookie of the Year race by the numbers. What is up, YouTube? It is your boy NMR Sports here, coming back at you with another MLB video, and today we're going over the 2022 AL Rookie of the Year race. Before we get into today's video, I'd like to give a little shout out to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. Go ahead and check them out at the link in my description. Use promo code NMR to get some of their products. They sent me over some stuff, and I will be honest, man, they got some pretty good stuff going on over there. Manscaped, of course, is the best in men's below-the-belt grooming products. Go ahead and use promo code NMR on their website. Save 20% off your next order and get some free shipping on it as well. Go ahead and check them out. Use that promo code. It helps support the channel and it'll get you some good savings so you can look your best and feel your best. And without further ado, let's get into the video and start going over the AL Rookie of the Year race. Okay, so the AL Rookie of the Year race has pretty much come down to these two candidates right here. We will go over some of the other Rookie of the Year candidates, but basically these are the two clear front runners right now. We all know them. Some of us love them, I'll be honest. Julio Rodriguez and Adley Rushman. Now, Julio Rodriguez has been the better player. He's been up for longer, I guess you could say. He has been running the bases like crazy, 21 stolen bases, nothing to scoff at there. He does strike out a ton, but pretty much all rookies strike out a ton. He does not walk at all. 6.7 walk rate is not great. And he has an insane BABIP, which basically means he's hitting the ball hard and he's getting a little bit lucky here. Adley Rushman has a pretty low BABIP, actually, which is kind of surprising. You can see Adley Rushman has already passed him in wins above replacement at 3.3 on the season, even though Adley Rushman has over 140 less at-bats than Julio Rodriguez. Now, I will be honest with you because I've been critical of wins above replacement in the past. Catcher has a very, very large defensive upgrade for being a catcher because it is the most valuable defensive position, but it does also have a pretty good positional adjustment for the outfield as well. It's a little more generous to center field than the corner outfields, and I feel like Julio's been kind of moving around all season, so he's had a pretty good defensive adjustment for WAR, but not as big of a defensive adjustment as Adley Rushman has had. Adley Rushman has the higher WRC plus currently at 134, while Julio Rodriguez is at 129. You can see they're very similar across the board. You can see Julio has a slightly higher slugging percentage. Adley Rushman has a slightly higher on-base percentage. You can see Julio has a slightly higher batting average. So honestly, their numbers are really, really, really close. Look at this ISO, 201 to 202. There's 1 point separating. 0.01 separates these two guys. So honestly, I think it is very, very close. I don't even know, dude. I need you guys to let me know in the comments who you think should win the Rookie of the Year. I think Julio Rodriguez is still the betting favorite. We'll go ahead and look at those odds in just a second after we go over the other candidates. But let me know in the comments who you think, Adley Rushman or Julio Rodriguez. You guys are going to think I'm biased because, you know, I don't like the Mariners, but I'm going to lean Adley Rushman. I think Adley Rushman is performing at a comparable level, if not a higher level, outside of the power department and the stolen base department, and he's doing it from the catcher position, and that really plays a factor for me. I think putting up these numbers as a center fielder or right fielder or left fielder is not that big of a deal. It happens all the time. These are, you know, good numbers, not elite, not the best numbers in baseball. These aren't Mike Trout numbers from a right fielder, from a center fielder, from a left fielder, but from a catcher, this is about all you can ask for from a catcher at the catching position. I think Adley Rushman is currently probably the best catcher in baseball. It's either him or, you know, maybe Will Smith. Honestly, there's nobody else. It's either him or Will Smith, I guess. So I would lean Adley Rushman as the best catcher in baseball right now. He's just been on an absolute tear, and I don't think he's slowing down anytime soon. So it'll be pretty interesting to see at the end of the season. Julio's definitely going to have a lot more games played than Adley Rushman, but I think Adley Rushman overall has just been a slightly better player. It's definitely close, neck and neck. If you like the, you know, bigger home run numbers, 19 home runs versus 8 home runs, that's a pretty damn big gap. But I think Adley could make up for that if he were to have those extra 140 at-bats. All right, so let's go over some other candidates who I don't think necessarily have a chance because of how well the other two guys are doing, but could definitely be putting themselves in the situation, or in the conversation, I should say. I'll be honest, we need to start talking about this man. Vinnie, I hope I pronounced this right. Pasquantino? Shit. Vinnie Pasquantino. Pasquantino. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vinnie. I know Vinnie Pasquantino is watching this right now. I'm sorry I'm pronouncing your name wrong. But we gotta talk about this dude, my man. We gotta talk about him. He has a 131 WRC plus currently. He has an 810 OPS. He's slugging 452, getting on base 3.5 times out of 10, 271 batting average on the year. He's just hitting the ball hard, and he is not striking out a ton. 13.7 strikeout percentage. That is fantastic. He is walking quite a bit. He just has really good numbers. He's a fantastic ball player. I'm a big Vinnie Pasquantino fan. And I'm actually going to get to watch him while you guys are watching this video. I am currently at the Tampa Bay Rays game, so I'm excited to watch this guy play. Check out the vlog it'll be posting tomorrow. So Vinnie Pasquantino, I'd like to give a special shout out to him. Steven Kwan, I would be remiss if I did not talk about a little bit about Steven Kwan. He's got an above average OPS and above average WRC plus at 124. He has been not hitting for power, of course, but 374 on base. That is fantastic. He strikes out 9% of the time. That is elite. That is elite strikeout percentage right there. He's not walking a ton, so he definitely does not like to keep that bat on his shoulder. He is free swinging, but he's always making contact. Batting 301. If you like guys batting over 300, I guess Steven Kwan's the AL Rookie of the Year because he's batting over 300. None of these other guys are. By what was it, 90s standards, he is the American League Rookie of the Year. So shout out to Steven Kwan. Bobby Witt Jr., not really in the conversation in my opinion, but league average hitter, 100 WRC plus currently, 720 OPS. That's slightly above league average, slugging 430. He does have some of the counting stats that you like to see though, because he's up there in home runs when it comes to this race here. You can see he's rocking the 16 home runs, so he actually has the second most behind Julio Rodriguez. But I think as a whole, Bobby Witt Jr. hasn't done enough to put himself in that conversation. And then Jeremy Pena, I'm honestly a little bit disappointed in him after the hot start that he had this season. You can see he still has, 15 home runs on the season, batting 249. He's got a 102 WRC plus, so he's barely above average when it comes to WRC plus. He's not slugging very high either with the 416. I'm a little bit disappointed in him overall, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. So Jeremy Pena, I would like to put in there. And there's some pitchers I'd like to go over as well. None of these pitchers, I think, are going to be in the AL Rookie of the Year conversation, but it's nice to bring them up. They might get some votes down ballot. You got George Kirby over there for the Seattle Mariners. You can see 5-3 on the season, 90 innings pitched, 3.47 ERA with a 3.39 FIP, 1.7 wins above replacement. That's pretty nice. Scott Ephros, we got to talk about this dude. The Yankees traded for him. He's been fantastic this season, rocking the 2.81 ERA and 51 innings pitched out of relief between the Cubs and the Yankees, 3.13 FIP, 1.3 wins above replacements as a reliever. That is amazing. That is a stud year. He's just been great, and he doesn't strike out people that much. So, 9.9 strikeouts per nine, that's not, elite, but it's very, very solid for sure. He does have some walking trouble. So Felix Bautista has been fantastic for the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles and the Mariners both have a lot of young arms that people just don't talk about. Felix Bautista has been fantastic, 1.59 ERA on the season. The FIP doesn't really do him too well with the 2.97 as well as the ERA does, but overall this man has just been amazing. 51 innings pitched for the Orioles. He's their new closer since they traded what's his name, Jorge Lopez, something like that. Brock Burke's been pretty solid for the Texas Rangers in 63 innings pitched, 1.27 ERA back there. Pretty solid is definitely an understatement. He's been fantastic for them. And then hold on. I literally texted, I DM'd my buddy Thune, who is a big Twins fan, to make sure that I pronounced this right, and I'm not going to let him down right now. Okay, Joan Duran, that's how you pronounce it, according to Thune. 11.74 strikeouts per nine, that is elite. 53 2/3 innings pitched, 2.01 ERA, we all know that's elite. 2.86 FIP, 0.9 wins above replacement out of the bullpen. That is a fantastic year. That guy throws like 112 miles per hour, I'm pretty sure. The dude is just fantastic. Great reliever out of the bullpen. And then Penn Murphy as well. Guy that nobody talks about in Seattle, Penn Murphy's been fantastic. 53 innings pitched, 2.72 ERA, 2.84 FIP. So all these guys are having fantastic seasons, but I feel like we all just get kind of blinded by the big power hitters and the big, the good clutch hitters like Adley Rushman and the big power hitters and stolen base guys like Julio Rodriguez. Which don't get me wrong, those guys are generational talents and they should be promoted as such. But these guys kind of catching the short end of the, drawing the short straw, I guess is what they call it. That's the term. All these guys deserve some consideration for the Rookie of the Year. Okay, well, last but not least, let's go over the betting favorites. You can see here, this is updated as of August 20th, Saturday. It is currently about 12:40 a.m. on Sunday, but Julio Rodriguez is currently the heavy favorite to win the AL Rookie of the Year at -400. If you guys aren't familiar with betting terms, that means if you put $100 on this, you would get $40 in return. So Vegas is very, 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 let me just add a very to that, very confident that Julio Rodriguez is going to win the AL Rookie of the Year. But they are giving Adley Rushman a little bit of a chance at +350. That means if you put $100 on it, you'd get $350 in return. So there's definitely a good value play here if you do want to, throw some money on Adley Rushman at +350. But I do kind of agree with Vegas because Julio Rodriguez has similar numbers, just with a bigger sample size, and I feel like the voters will favor that. But I do think if they really care about wins above replacement, that Adley Rushman definitely has a shot at it. So Rushman at +350 is not a bad idea in my opinion. I don't know, not betting advice, but I might do a little sprinkle on there, throw a little bit on him. All right, so that is going to do it for us in this video. Go ahead and let me know in the comments your thoughts on the AL Rookie of the Year race. Are we just considering Julio Rodriguez a lock? Do you think Adley Rushman has a chance? I'll be honest, I think Adley Rushman is the Rookie of the Year. I'm probably going to title this video that. Adley Rushman is the 2022 AL Rookie of the Year, or should be the 2022 Rookie of the Year. However, Julio Rodriguez, if he gets it, no disrespect to Julio Rodriguez. That dude's been fantastic this year. I just think Adley Rushman's a little bit better, in my opinion. So let me know if you agree or disagree with me in the comments section. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, help it reach more baseball fans, and subscribe for more daily MLB content. I appreciate you guys watching. I will see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.